Hi guys, I'm Christiana. Thanks for joining me today. This is my very first video recording and actually my very first handbag review as well. Today I'll be doing a review on the Louis Vuitton Montaigne style in the GM size. It was a gift from my father and very, very special to me because he picked it out completely on his own and surprised me. I came home to the giant bag and the giant box just sitting in the middle of my room, and it's just a beautiful bag, and I never would have I mean, I didn't even know it existed, and I never would have picked it out myself because I'm not so much a monogram girl, although that is changing. Um, so I hope that all the information I'm providing today in my review will be more than enough and thorough enough so that you can decide whether or not this bag is the right fit for you. So stay tuned and we'll get started. So, if you guys regularly buy from Louis Vuitton, you know that their bags come in two boxes. This box actually is the flimsier material one, and the reason why it's flimsy is because they have to build this box themselves. There's another box that's really sturdy, and it's a very high quality sturdy box. It's very beautiful. But I don't know if I think that it depends on where they're sending or if they're moving towards these boxes now because I'm pretty sure it's much more inexpensive. But I was a little disappointed to find that it didn't come in the nice box because I mean I'm still gonna preserve this box, but um, here's a better look at it. I'm still gonna preserve this box, but I did wish it was the nice, beautiful hard box. Um, but where my dad buys it is a little like pop-up shop version inside of Bloomingdale's and not the actual Louis Vuitton store. So I'm wondering if it's if the boutiques versus the actual standalone stores have different supplies. So I came home one day and this box in the giant Louis Vuitton bag was sitting in the middle of my bedroom, and I was just completely caught off guard and surprised. It has the leather ribbon here, um, and it had like a masking tape that was the color of the box here. So I'm just gonna unbox it with you guys to show you how it was like for me. Okay, so you all know that Louis Vuitton has their really pretty like creamish dust bag. So the bag comes in the dust bag here, and it says Louis Vuitton on it, and the bag, let me show you this way because it's the front, is here. So this is the Montaigne style again in the Mon Monogram canvas print in the GM size. So you might wonder, you're such a small girl. Why did you decide to get the GM? Well, I didn't really decide. My dad got it for me. But when I did ask him that question, he said that the MM size was only $100 less than the GM size in the Mon Monogram canvas print. So I think that the leather version is much more expensive. So he said, might as well have gone with a GM size. And although it is a really big bag, it's not overpowering on my frame. I'm 5'1" and about 96, 97 pounds, depending on the day when I waver. But I am really petite, and this bag isn't that ginormous on my body, and I really do love it. So just getting started on the outside, it does come with the little hanging tag thing. I don't know what you would call it, but the keys, the lock keys are inside, and I'll show you where the lock is itself. It has a Louis Vuitton detail, so it says Louis Vuitton on the gold hardware here. I don't know if you can see it there. And it is the Vachetta untreated leather, which I know a lot of people are worried about, but I am actually not so worried about it anymore because I did a lot of research and I figured out how to best take care of it. And maybe in another video I can talk to you all about it. So there, it's just a very simple, chic bag. I I love that it's very feminine and it has the feel of a structured bag. So yes, it has the feet down here and it's the structure, you know, it's hard down here, so there's definitely support down here. Um, but it still has the give of like a tote. So it's not completely structured. And I thought that was really cute. And on the sides, it has the vachetta leather detailing here. And this is also where the long strap comes in, which I'll show you in a second. So these handles actually have, let me check, I believe it is like a 4-inch drop. So if you can see here, it's about a 4-inch drop. So it fits in the crook of your arm really well. And it stands up completely fine on its own. I think it definitely will give with a lot more wear. So it's very much like the Speedy handles, I would say. So looking into the bag, what you'll notice is there is this this claps here, so there it's not zippered, it is open, but there's a large zipper pocket right in the middle, and then on the two side compartments there are side pockets. So I will undo this to give you guys a better look inside of the bag. So this is how the inside of the bag looks. I actually have a long strap tucked away. That's how it came when I first got it. So I will talk about that in a second, but you'll notice that the middle compartment, it's actually pretty large, and it's super cute. It comes with a lock, and I didn't even know the lock was there, but it's attached like on a plate right there, and the keys are here. So if you ever wanted, you wanted to put your valuables in here, it's a big pocket. It's a big zippered pocket, but I think I stuffed it with original stuffing. So when I first got it, it came with, it had the little bag that you get with the box of the lock and the keys on it, and just some regular stuffing here to keep it. But it's inside, it's a large pocket. I don't know if you can see very well, but it's pretty large, and it's not like completely flat. Like, so, you know how some pouches, I would say, are just like so flat and it doesn't have any give for vertically. It actually does have give, and it looks like it was created with that in mind. I definitely think you could fit an iPad mini in here. I can't fit my iPad Air in here because the width is a little bit too big, but it can fit a lot. You can definitely fit like a small agenda. You can put your wallets inside and whatnot. The other thing you might have noticed is that the lining is a really pretty like dark purple burgundy color, and it's microfiber or micro suede. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's really nice, and it's it's a nice upgrade for me. I really just don't like that regular plain canvas lining that Louis Vuitton Speedies and their Neverfulls and stuff come with. I definitely like the upgraded luxurious feel of when you reach inside and it's suede or it's fully lined leather. I just think it's something nice. So you notice that this side had one large pocket, and I typically use this pocket just to like quickly just put something in that I know I'm gonna grab out really quick, and it's easy access. It is large. Some of their pockets I've seen in other bags, it's like completely close to the side, but this is large. Like see, I don't even need to like put anything inside it, and it actually has that much give and space already. On this side, there's two pockets. So for these two pockets, I typically put my sunglasses in one because I started moving away from keeping it in its sunglass case. It was just inconvenient for me to take it out and put it back in that box and put it back in the bag. So I just slip and slide it in here, and it's really nice because it does have that micro suede or microfiber fabric lining, and so I feel like it gives a little cleaning to the lenses every now and then. And then I use this other one for my phone, but most of the time, to be honest, I'm holding my phone in my hand. I only drop it down if I know I need to put it down for a second, but then I grab it back out really quick. I don't actually stuff any of the other stuff just because the fact that it already has so much give, and it's not like fully pressed against the side makes me worry that if I start stuffing it, it's going to expand so much, and I guess I'm a little concerned about that, I won't lie. So that's really pretty. And then there's the long handle. So it does come with this long handle that allows you to not have to wear this as a top handle. It can be a shoulder bag as well. The thing I want to note is that look at the long handle. It's not here. It is not meant to be for a crossbody, but it's a really nice thick strap. So if you take a look, it's really, it's a nice thick canvas coated, I would say, strap, but its drop is about, so I'm here, the drop is about a little more than 12 inches, so a little more than a foot, but I'll just show you here. See, I have my ruler here, so it's about a foot. It's about 12, 13, 14, I would say about 14 inches drop. That's me guesstimating, so don't take my word completely for that. But it's really nice. And you can wear it, multiple ways. You can wear it with the strap out and just top handle this way. Some girls I know, love to have their strap out this way. Or you can do what I did and stuff it inside, so it goes inside that way, and wears the top handle this way. The other way that I actually find myself wearing more often is I will wear it as a shoulder bag. So I stuff the handles inside, and then I close the clasps here, and then I wear it as a top handle bag. I'm sorry, not top handle, as a shoulder bag, but it's just, I find really convenient because it's easy to grab, and it's so comfortable. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this is really comfortable, surprisingly. I didn't think it would be because it's, coated canvas, and you worry that it's going to dig in your shoulders, but it's really comfortable and it's soft, and I've never had issues with it digging in my shoulder, and I actually stuffed the hell out of this bag. So I never honestly would have thought that I would have done that. But it's, when you start wearing it, you start realizing what works best for you and how you prefer it because of the comfort. So this is me wearing it as a shoulder bag. Notice again, like I said, I am 5'1", and I'm a really small built. You can't actually really comfortably wear this as a crossbody. Like, I can't even imagine doing this. I'm doing it just to show you guys. But look at how tight that is on my small frame. This is not how you would want to wear it. I'm getting myself out of the bag. This is how I typically wear it. Like I said, I just wear it as with the long strap as a shoulder bag. The other way I had mentioned was, let me get this out for you guys to see, wearing the bag as a top handle, and you see it's really not overpowering to my frame, and I know I'm tiny, but it works. I think it's just really beautiful. It's a beautiful bag, and I really love it. I do want to talk about, you could also wear it this way. Like, I sometimes just grab it like this. But yeah, most of the time I'm carrying it as the shoulder bag. And you could also wear it this way too, like if you're really in a rush and you just want to grab the top handle, you don't want to, you just want to grab the long strap, you don't want to grab the top handles, or, shove them inside. So this is the other way I often find myself wearing. So, it's a beautiful bag. What do I honestly think of it? I think it's a beautiful bag. I would highly recommend getting this bag. You can fit a lot in it. So normally what I put inside is I put my iPad, I put a cosmetic case, I put my Sarah wallet, a long wallet, and I also have a wristlet, I have a coin purse, I have a bunch of keys. So I have my I have one I have actually three keys. I have my boyfriend's car, my car, and then my other car. Um, and you know, a lot fits inside of it. I actually really like it. I mean, obviously I like to steer clear as much as possible from bags that don't have zipper pulls at the top, but I haven't had any issues with this, to be honest. And it's really easy getting in and out of the bag. I think the one complaint is that, I mean, obviously if you have this collapse set, it's a little annoying because sometimes you want to just reach down and grab things. So that's the one thing. The other thing is that I noticed about this bag that I actually really like is the canvas. I don't know if you can see, but it's really thick, and I think part of the reason why it's really thick is because there's about 2 layers of it. So take a look here. You'll see that there's like 2 layers here. So it's really thick. And that was something that was surprising to me because one of the biggest reasons I don't like the canvas prints is my Speedy. You know the material if you have a Speedy. It's very thin, it's very flimsy, and it gives but you know, with all canvas it does give so I fully expect that over time after wearing this a lot this will become softer. I think that's about it. I just think this is a great bag. It's not an everyday bag. I would not say. I think it's a great day bag and just a really nice day bag, but not an everyday bag again because of the beautiful microfiber fabric inside. And yeah, even though it is this beautiful, easy to care for canvas print, it's it's just, I don't know, it's loud. It's really loud. And so because it was so loud, the fact that, you know, it screams LV and it's like a new style that people haven't seen, I've noticed that I attracted a lot of attention every time I wore it. And it made me uncomfortable to wear it to work because I didn't want it to be so loud and obnoxious. And let's face it, the Louis Vuitton canvas monogram prints are a little loud. I mean, the damier versions, the Abine and the Azure aren't so much unless you recognize that print, you know, with LV, but you know, this is, you know, the classic print. You can't miss this, and it does not look like a replica. It's a beautiful bag. So I hope that this review was really helpful for you. I hope you can decide whether or not this is the right size for you. Again, I I personally think that the GM size is an amazing size. If I were to buy this in the leather version, I would probably get the MM size, maybe. I just think the BB size is a little too small. I'm not really a huge fan of really tiny top handles. I like I like small crossbody bags, but when it's like a top handle, it's weird for me because I hold it and I feel like I'm holding a little kid's bag, which is I know totally funny because I am very small, but that's just, you know, personal opinions. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the review and I hope that this bag is something you're interested in buying, and good luck.